Oh, good grief. Okay, I guess I can. Hold on. I can do it that way. That works. I guess they changed it. I can actually do a live in up and down in portrait instead of landscape. All right, everybody. How y'all doing? I guess that's not the best angle there with that sun. We are here and on the mountain farm. Just hadn't done a live in quite a long time, so I thought I would do one real quick today. And Copper is going to be annoying because he has his ball here and he loves to fetch. So sit. It's one of his favorite things to do. So now I've started throwing the ball. I'm going to have to throw it as often as I can. Otherwise, he will start to whine. No, it is definitely not early spring yet. It just appears to be early spring. It is, what, the second week of February? So we should be in the dead worst part of our winter. Yeah. So this is very, very interesting. Kind of has me worried a little bit because I have no doubt that we are going to pay for this February. It is beautiful. It's been in the 60s. It's supposed to be in the 60s the rest of the week. Haven't had much cold weather. And behind me there, you can see Papa Hugh is feeding the feathers, which means that the geese are coming and it's going to be loud. So I guess we'll have to move on up the hill. Yeah. So the geese, if you guys have seen any of the short videos, one of the geese has been laying eggs in the flower bed. And she lays one. If it's nice out, she doesn't cover them up. If it's not nice, she doesn't cover them up. And so we're going to see what happens, whether she lays any or sets on them or hatches them or anything. We also have geese laying in the goose house where they're supposed to, and I think there's some laying in a field around, which is kind of odd. Well, I guess not odd, but yeah. So we've got geese laying eggs all over the place. Last thing we need is more geese. They will definitely be sold. So I hope everybody's doing good, and we've been working pretty hard trying to get as much done as we can during this weather. Aiden's been helping Papa Hugh today on some fence. I've been cleaning up the chicken lot and trying to get some stuff moved around and kind of set up a little bit better. Be expanding some dog lot fencing to give the dog some better room. You can see there, yeah, we've gotten a lot done. The Taj Mahal coop is being used again. There's Yaya and Papa Hugh. I told Yaya I was doing a live. She must have forgot. Yes, it is. It's like right now. I said approximately 5.
You gotta give me time.
What time is it? No, it's definitely 5 because it was almost 5 when I started. Where's your ball, Copper? Bring here. Bring here. He loves his ball. Come on. He's about ridiculous is what he is. It is 5. It's 4:59. So there. She wouldn't have made it to start anyway. Yeah, I remember in 93, I think it was 93, there was the blizzard in March, and then we got like 3 feet, and then it was, I think, like the last week of April, first week of May, because of one of my cousin's weddings, we got like another 1.5 feet that year. It was something else. Absolutely something else. But yeah, like I said, we've been getting a whole lot done here. Been some fence building up on the other side of the property going on. We got this gate hung down here, the old gate. I've got to fix the other one for Papa Hugh. And we got some other things I'll be going on shortly. The goose pond just isn't exactly what we were hoping for. And so you can see, you know, it's the land bridge isn't that great. I kept trying to think I was going to fix it, but I have decided that this is a good usable spot, and so we're going to do away with the pond there, and I'm going to do something further on down in that ditch for the ducks and the geese, and it'll be a little bit easier. It'll be long and skinny instead of big and round, but it'd be nice to have that area to get, so we can get back into the garden. And yeah, Yaya's been starting seeds along with doing her channel, and she went and got a bunch of seeds and ordered seeds, so everything's about to be getting started in the house, and all the plants ready to go, getting gardens ready. So it's about to go from busy to really, really busy, which is just kind of how a farm works. Come about the first, second week of March, especially, because normally it's too crappy out, cold, and you know, just not fun in February to work. But so we're being able to get a lot done right now. So I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I gotta make it. Oh, there we go. There's the comments. Hey everybody. I haven't had a chance to make it down to the old bird farm yet. No, it's been a while. I've got to get down there and start getting some more stuff. It's just been kind of tight around here, time, and you know, getting some work done on Papa Hugh's truck, and you know, getting all the gas, but a lot of stuff breaking. My Suburban and stuff on Papa's truck, so a lot of car parts being bought and getting everything back in good running shape. Hopefully, or to think about now, we have a lot of it kind of ironed out and all working pretty good. So I should be able to make it back down there and get the last few items I have from Robert's here shortly, and spend a day or two visiting with him. That's the plan anyway. So I'm waiting on, so hope that happens. But yeah, didn't feel like going in, so I decided earlier today it was going to be nice and I'd do a live and just kind of catch up a little bit. Aiden does have his application in. He hasn't heard back from the applications. They opened back up for Yellowstone. We don't know. He'll find out in the next couple weeks whether he's going to be going out there. So hopefully, I'm getting it. Sit. Hopefully he gets a job if he wants it. At least has the option. And Robert's good. He's got it all covered down there. I have a full confidence in him. Me and Aiden have not done as much on our Lost in the Smokies channel as we need to. I've got a video that will be going up here in the next day or two, and then we've got some trips planned and lined up, and I'm hoping we can get really going good on those. Have a little extra time off. Thank you, Banjo. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the gate was. Yeah, the trips have been awesome. I've got some more lined up. Got some more lined up coming up soon. Um, we got some cool things that we're going to explore, and like I said, the biggest reason is because we've been so busy around the farm. It's either been super wet and super rainy, or it's been pretty and we're catching up from the rain. 'Cause that is one thing, it has been really, really wet. So if it's pretty out, we're trying to catch up. So hopefully we can get a little bit ahead now with this weather and be able to start going and playing a little bit more. We'll see what happens. Yaya's been doing good on her channel. Oh, there's Yaya. See, it's after 5, Mom. I started approximately 5. I'm always late, so I thought I'd be early for once. But yes, it is Valentine's Day. One of those Hallmark holidays that you don't ever really think about too much. But somebody's making money on it. Definitely not me. Copper, I told y'all he's going to be bugging me. I didn't realize he had found his ball, so unfortunately he found it. So yeah, I'm trying to think. There was more I had planned to say. I guess I need to start writing stuff down a little bit. Oh, we haven't. Some people have been asking a lot about the when we're going to get back on my sister's porch, and we're going to shortly. One of the reasons we haven't been able to get back on the porch is because it's been so wet that we haven't been able to get to the sawmill, and now the ground's finally drying up a little bit, so we're going to be able to start getting to the sawmill and cutting the rest of the wood we need to get started on her porch. So hopefully that'll be getting done pretty soon. Aiden, they were able to clean out the extra room, and Aiden was able to move down there anyway, so that was nice. So it's not as much of a rush. So hopefully we'll get started back on that here next week or two and be able to get that finished up. Get the hydraulic hose made for the backhoe. Get yeah, I'm not going to start. Every week I make a new list of stuff I need to get done, which usually starts with most of the list from the week before and then grows. And then Yaya has like 10 lists for me every couple of days of stuff she wants done. So yeah, it's fun. My friend was laughing. Me and her spent a little bit of time this weekend together. We walked into the house, and she started laughing because as soon as I walked in, Mom was like, "Oh, we need to rewire the basement. The lights are flickering." It was like 15 things, like all within 5 minutes of walking through the door. So I was like, well, that was a nice couple days, but my list just grew a lot. Gotta give her a hard time. Copper. Here. Hey, sit. Sit. I will always be behind. I will never be able to stay ahead of Yaya's lists ever. So that's just the nature of being on a farm. It doesn't matter whether you're making videos about it or spending every second just doing it. It doesn't matter how good the weather is or how much you work. You will always be behind on the stuff that you want to get done. Always. Especially when you're trying to kind of start something new here like we are. as far as the sustainable farming, you know, the new style growing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be I don't think you ever actually get ahead. You just get not as behind as you were. So you're either behind or really, really behind. I guess that's pretty much the crux of things right there. Everything's doing good. I appreciate y'all tuning in and supporting Patty's new channel. I know she's been enjoying it a lot. Trying to get her spun up on how to do the editing and stuff soon, I hope, and that way she can get more creative with her stuff like she wants to. But she definitely has a good start on it and has enjoyed everything she's done so far, and I know everybody else has enjoyed it. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly the story there, Brett. Exactly the story. And will Copper grow much more? I have no clue. He's just now 1, so I'm assuming he might not get a whole lot taller, especially being that he's partly Basset Hound. But I know he's gonna fill out a lot more. He's already very, very. I need to actually weigh him because he is heavy. As small as he is, you know, just size wise, like you can see, he's not a huge dog, and I would almost guarantee that he weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of 75 or 80 pounds. He weighs double what, or he weighs as much as a dog twice his size weighs, because he's just solid muscle. He has no clue how strong he is. So we've been having to work on his energy levels, which isn't very easy when you're 1-year-old. Is it, Copper? But he's coming along. Whew. Everybody's quiet today. I usually have some stuff to say and have a whole lot more questions being asked, so that I have more to talk about, because I know people had questions and I just forgot everything that I was going to talk about. What you doing, Copper? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? You want me to throw it? See it? Yeah? That was graceful. No, I started at approximately 5 o'clock. That is exactly when I started. Approximately 5 o'clock. The big barn down there, we have decided that we're going to put part of our lower sheds, we're going to turn into our garage for vehicles and whatnot. And the top of the barn, we're going to rearrange, take out a lot of the tier poles, and make it into a bigger woodworking shop. And we have kind of started. That was our rainy day. We were working on that a little bit when it was raining. No, Sandra, I don't have my PO box yet. That's one of the things on my to-do list. But yeah, we're going to get all that done in the barn coming up. The problem is the big barn is dark, and so if it's bad weather and cloudy where we can't work outside, and it's cloudy and you know, rainy, then you can't really see in that big barn. But we're working on getting power down there so we can get some lights. So just a couple infrastructure things where you can really get started on it. Michaela's doing well. She's verbally committed to Milton University in Tennessee. She's going to be swimming there next year, so she's doing well. The walk, I'm going to start, I don't know, I know probably around April. I'm going to go for a couple weeks. and then just plan a couple weeks. Being up here, living up here in the area, it's going to be a lot easier to kind of plan it around weather. So I'm not sure exactly when I'm getting started, but shouldn't be too long. And I'm hoping to do, I don't think I'm going to do any 2-month walks this year, but I'm really hoping to do like maybe 3 or 4 2-week walks. You know, go out for 2 weeks, come home for a month, and go spring, summer, and fall. You know, as I can. So that's the plan with that. Getting started back on that and start testing the waters to start, you know, taking other people and doing that. So that's the plan. Yeah, we should be. I should be going down to visit Robert. I had to rearrange an appointment with the dentist, and I've still got a lot of stuff I need to get down there. And so we had Papa Hughes truck had some problems. My Suburban had some problems, and I don't really like going down there unless I take the trailer to bring some stuff back. So, well, I can't stop the wind, Mother. All right, I'll try and get down here a little bit. You guys see what I have to deal with constantly? Get your ball. Copper, get your ball. Get your ball. There you go. Yeah, I've got to get all that stuff back up here. Really got to get all that stuff back up here. But I've got to have good vehicles running so that I can get it all back up here. So hopefully we got everything fixed now. So I should be making a trip down there here in about 2 weeks and getting a lot more stuff up. Hopefully the wind won't be as bad down here. We're just going to be at the mercy of the geese, and if they decide to start being really loud, because they're way more loud than the wind, that's for sure. Hey Denise. Yeah, I moved down to where the wind isn't as bad, so the sheep will be probably a couple years down the road, honestly. We got to get a lot of fencing up and in, like a lot of fencing. You have to have good fences, and the price of good woven wire has almost tripled in the past. Let's see, it was right during COVID, I think, right at the end of COVID. I was buying the woven wire, the 4-foot 330-foot rolls. 14 gauge woven wire was 100, and I think got it for like $140 down in Columbus. And right now I just bought a roll for working the new dog lots and around some of the gardens and stuff, and it was 330, something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. So it's going to take a little bit more time to get all that stuff fenced than I thought about, than I had hoped, just because it is so expensive. But it'll get there. We've got plenty we can do. We still have the cows, and we got plenty we can do while we get started with the sheep. You know, there's not a big rush. No, I don't have any more dogs. No more dogs to come back up here. We've got them all up here. We've got 11. We've got 11 in the house right now, so yeah. Like I said, the geese. Yeah, I think there are a couple more kittens. So, yeah. Yeah, I am planning on a couple goats here shortly. Again, I've got to get fencing built for the goats, and after pricing the cost of fencing at the moment, since it's almost 3 times more than it was, it's going to be 3 times slower than I originally planned. So, one thing at a time. Yeah, Brett, I hope you're talking about Poppy Hugh, because he's the biggest softie for them kittens. Every time he goes out, he's petting one of the cats. So it's funny. Yes, I would not. I've talked to Yaya about it, and I would not mind having some bacon seeds myself. I just have to keep Yaya away from where I plant them. So bacon seeds might be coming as well. And no, we have not finished down at my sister's yet, because we've been having to wait on the ground to dry up enough to get logs up to the sawmill and saw. We went and got another load of logs today, and so hopefully we're going to get some lumber milled up tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain again Thursday and Friday. So hopefully we can get a lot of stuff done around here, so that we can get the sawmill shed built, and then it won't be as big of a deal. Yeah, the cost of fencing is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those cats won't let me get anywhere near them, but they'll come running up to looking for Papa Hugh when he goes outside. Some of them follow him around like dogs. So do the peacocks. The peacocks follow Papa Hugh around too. It's pretty funny. What? I told y'all I wish he hadn't found his ball. He's driving me crazy. Oh, but yeah, so that's part of what's going on around here. There's a lot. I'm forgetting part of it, but everybody's staying busy. Everybody's good. A lot to do. Every time I lay down at night or look at my whiteboard, it's a little bit overwhelming, because always more goes up than comes down. But we're getting there one day at a time, so not a big deal, not too big of a deal. So we should be able to get a lot finished over next summer. Definitely looking forward to spring and consistent warm weather. Normally I say we've got to get through February, but I'm worried that this year we've got to get through March and April now, because February's been nice. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Yeah. See if we pay for this weather. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Copper likes warm weather. He hates it cold. Aiden's waiting on the answer for his application in Yellowstone. Chickens are all laying in their, well, they were laying in an old chicken house, and I just got the nesting box up on the Taj Coop. They'll be coming up in the next day or two. So, yeah. We don't really have many extra eggs. We eat a whole lot of extra eggs, or a whole lot of eggs. The dogs get some eggs. We have some people local that we trade eggs to. Now we're gonna probably have. We hadn't been getting enough really to have that many extra, but the past couple days, since the weather's been warm, past week or so, we've been getting over 2 dozen a day from our 30 some chickens. So lots of eggs. Sit. My arm gets tired way before He does. That's no good, Dixie. Best wishes for them. Yeah, Pat. It's pretty much impossible to ignore him. See it? Uh. Yeah, the free range chicken eggs definitely are expensive. And I saw something interesting the other day. If it says if they're regular chicken eggs like farm raised, they only get 1 cubic foot. Like as per the labeling, like what they label in the store, they get 1 cubic foot per chicken. If they say free range, they get 2 cubic feet per chicken, but they're still not outside. Like outside, they're still inside. And if they say they have to say pasture raised to actually mean what most people, including me, say would mean free range. So pasture raised chickens are what ours are, where they're out in the sunlight and have a good time. So not necessarily if you buy free range eggs from the grocery store, that does not necessarily mean that they're out in the sun. What's wrong? What? What do you want? What? What? Yeah? He's a handful. Hello, Ramona. How you doing? He's been outside all day. I don't know how he's not tired yet. Most of the stuff I get a whole lot of stuff on Marketplace, so I try not to go on Facebook Marketplace too often. It gets me in trouble. I know, but Copper would just end up getting a tennis racket and chewing it up somehow. Oh, don't even get me started on that, Kimberly. Yes, the chickens get eggs, and Yaya goes through extensive links. I'm gonna have to videotape that one day. Extensive links every day preparing dog food. Our dogs are spoiled. So, how you doing, Terry? Oh my goodness, Copper. Well, you dropped it. You let it roll under the. He's crazy. Oh, yeah. I guess he's okay. I don't know about his owner. What are you doing? My arm really is getting tired. I was playing fetch with him for like 30 minutes before I came out here. I will get a post office box. I will get a post office box the next week. I will put it on my list of things to do. I have thought about that pretty much every time I come back from town. I'm like, I should have got a post office box. Yeah. No, Ramona, he does not give up. ever. I always have to shut him down before he actually gets tired when his tongue starts hanging out too long, and I actually get worried about it. Yeah, that stump pulling was interesting. If we'd had to, like, just didn't have time and, resources to go get the hydraulic hose made for the backhoe, or that whole thing would have been much, much faster and easier. But hopefully I get that done next week or week after. So I'm hoping. I know, and I did, and unfortunately he does. Like, I never should have taught him to bring the ball back, because he definitely picked that one up very well. Be a lot easier if he didn't. The pond will be getting, probably as soon as we get the backhoe fixed, the pond will be getting drained, and we'll be filling it back in. So hopefully weather depending, here in a week or two, and because we want to, that is a good flat spot, plus there's the entrance into the garden right there that's nice. And since we're moving the dog lots, and we took the chickens, our true pasture chickens now, all the fencing will be coming down. So it's just it's a nice spot that will be a lot more useful there instead of the pond for the ducks. So see, I saw some. Yep, the gardens are coming up very soon on the things of sun to get things, the list of things to get done. Because all the seeds and a lot of seeds have been bought, and Gaya's getting them started, so she's got her calendar of starting and stopping, or starting the seeds and when we put them out and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Norma Copper he's actually, we have a couple like Maggie and Mimi that are way faster than him. He just looks fast because he's clumsy, and he shakes the ground when he runs because he's so heavy, and then tears up the ground when he tries to stop. So he's kind of like a bulldozer. He just runs through everything. Oh yeah, Mark, I remember. I do remember. I gotta get back down there and see him at some point. Hopefully tomorrow. I think that's kind of on Papa Hugh's list of stuff to do. I think we're going to be dry enough tomorrow to move some logs up to the mill, and without tearing up the ground. We got another load here, and we have plenty back over there. That's one of the problems. Is it's not that this ground, it's not that it's so wet that the tractor won't physically make it through. The problem is when, even after like one day of rain, the ground gets wet, and then with the tractor, with the weight of the log and everything, having to turn and maneuver, you just tear the ground all to pieces, and then you just end up with big ruts and mud puddles, and it takes that much longer for the ground to dry out, and then you have to continue fixing it all the time. So whenever it's really wet, we just until it's dry enough to not leave marks or rip up the ground, which takes 3 or 4 days after a rain, we don't get out here on this. So yeah, we'll be getting on that. Cutting some tomorrow, because lately it seems like every time you have 2 days, 3 days, it's almost dry enough to do something. It starts to snow in January, and then in February it rains. Like, we can't seem to get more than 2 to 3 days without rain. Yeah, me and Papa here were just talking about that. I'm keeping I'm going to go through it. There's some of the stuff I want to keep for some metal art projects I want to get done, and then the rest of it we're going to be taking a big load really soon. We're hoping next week one of the projects is finishing Poppy Hugh's dump bed, and that will make it a whole lot easier to take scrap and stuff off, because the trailer can hold a lot, but then you have to strap everything down and you worry about it flying off. So a Poppy Hugh's dump bed will be able to just fill it up, take it to the scrap yard, dump it, and plus we'll be able to get some gravel, and we're looking forward to getting that dump bed finished. It's gonna come in very handy around here. Yeah, some of the I think some of his drainage that we had done kind of got messed up. He had to get some stuff in and out of there. So, and they've had a lot of rain down there too. So, it's once it rains, all it takes is just driving one vehicle through, and you've got all those ruts. Hello, Jane. Yeah, the cleanup will look good. We're looking forward to it. We are looking forward to it. No, I didn't almost cut my leg off. It was just a scratch. Literally, it was just a lot of little scratches, so that's good. But yeah, the cleanup out here is looking good. Kind of a cleanup, just making things easier to get to, easier to take care of all these crazy critters and whatnot. So, but it will definitely look better and a little bit more laid out. So, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Copper, my arm's tired. He doesn't stop. He does not stop. Copper. Sit. No, I didn't throw it yet. It's right here, dum-dum. There. Uh-oh. Well, there you go. What? My arm is going to hurt so bad tomorrow. What are you doing? Oh, almost. He almost ran off that way. I thought he was going to go lay down and he was done for the day, but nope. Nope, he's not. Oh wait, he is. Maybe. Oh no. Okay, I'm glad I got the camera turned around. Apparently he ran the poop out of himself, so now he's going to feel even better, and he's going to really be bugging me to throw the ball some more. Yeah, he is a little chunk. He's getting big. I don't think he'll get a whole lot bigger though. I think at this point he's just going to fill out and get stockier, which will be crazy because he's already stocky. What are you doing? Yeah, I just saw that about the eyelash thing. That's pretty funny. No, I'm good, Mom. It's up close. That's all right. Yeah, no, and the Ford was one of the first things I wanted to get, but that old Ford is so heavy that I've got to have Papa Hugh's truck, and we had some issues with some transmission sensors. So I think we finally got it. Have it ready to go down there and pull it home. So I'm hoping next week or week after to get down there and make a trip. So I get my Jeep, my 8N, and the windows and the Ford. So hopefully I get that done soon. hopefully, I just need a couple more days in the week and less rain. But I'm not gonna complain too much because it has been beautiful yesterday and today, and we've gotten a lot done, so can't complain at all. Copper, I'm tired. Copper, I'm tired. I don't want to throw the ball. Copper, I don't want to throw it. I'm tired. He is something. Yeah, Mom is doing a great job on her channel. She is doing good. I appreciate everybody's support for it. She's glad to be painting again, so she is having fun. I'm glad to see her back there painting again. Copper. Oh, no, he's not tired. He went and took a big poop, and now he's like recharged and ready to go. He feels better. All right, everybody. Whew. Yeah, well, let's not. Don't start putting all this on here. I already know them all. Okay, I know. Remember, I edit Mom's videos, so I know all her stories. All right, everybody. Well, I think Nadia's probably in there, hopefully working on dinner. I'm getting kind of hungry, and yeah, I know I'm lazy now. The whole time I was like a bachelor in Georgia, I lived on chicken tenders and peanut butter and jelly, and now Mom cooks every day, so I'm a little bit spoiled and just come in like, what's for dinner? As soon as we finish getting all the wood cut, so I'm hoping that it stays dry enough to get the wood cut to finish down at my sister's house. That's the plan. No, he won't get distracted from the ball. He never gets distracted, even the chickens or anything. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hoping now we'll be able to start catching up on answering comments and whatnot, even though I know I've never been that good at it. But I have Yaya to help me out with that. But after a little break in January, getting back in the groove of things in February, and so everything's starting to go pretty smooth and getting kicked into high gear. So there'll be a lot of stuff coming out shortly. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see y'all next time.